Good morning, Facebook. Um, I thought I would go ahead and do my 16-week update. My chest is so burnt. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm still kind of sleepy. I just got up not too long ago, like 13 minutes ago. So, yeah. Okay, so, hold on, I've got some notes. Actually kept notes this week, isn't that great? Um, some side notes. I went on like a little mini vacation this weekend. I flew down to Florida. We have a house in New Smyrna Beach. So, and we always go down for Bike Week in Daytona. And our house is about 15 or 20 minutes, oops, from Daytona. So we go down, and we have a good time, walk around, see all the booths and stuff. Um, and of course, this will be my last one for a while, because in March, obviously, I'll have the baby, and that's the next one. And sorry, my cat was acting weird. Sometimes my dog's in the front yard when she's all weird. What do you see, kitty? For the trash man? Okay. So anyway, oh, pregnancy brain. Should not have went off track there, huh? I'm so sorry, you guys. I should have waited till I was awake to do this. Oh, I can't go in March because I will have the baby. And next October, when there's Bike Week, we're going on a cruise. Sorry, I have to get this yogurt down. I get really shaky if I don't eat something in the morning. Um, so, and baby girl will be 7 months old, and my sister-in-law won't be able to go to this one. So the plan, contingent upon her not going and all this other stuff, is to set up daycare for about a week and a half in Georgetown, which is about 30 minutes from here where my sister-in-law lives, because she'll be back and forth to work. Set up, pay for daycare, and give her like $150 to cover diapers and wipes and any kind of extras that she may need personally, to watch her while we're gone. And I 100% trust her. She raised her godchildren from birth. So, and when I say raised, I mean like in her home, bought everything for them, raised her godkids. So I'm totally cool with it. And she's a school teacher, so she's cool. Um, okay, so the flight down was absolutely horrible. I shouldn't say that. It wasn't horrible. I took Allegiant Air. I always take Allegiant Air. I highly suggest Allegiant Air. They're cheap, they're fast, they're nonstop, they're there, you're there. It's awesome. However, I must have gotten a new pilot on my flight down, and I'm not a good flyer. I freak out really easy. I hate to fly. I just would much rather fly than drive 15 hours. So the guy took off like a bat out of hell, and the G-forces were awful, so I almost puked. The flight back was amazing. He took off like a butterfly, and we landed like a butterfly. So it was a great flight. Um, I had horrible cramps on my flight down. Not while because of the flight. I had them a couple of days prior to my flight down, and I was worried. And I went and saw my OB, and she had sent me in for an ultrasound, which everything was fine. And we just kind of assumed it was my bowels, which makes sense because I've had issues with them since I've had my bicornate or my septum and my uterus fixed in November of 2011. So we kind of, have had issues since then. So I kind of figured that's what it was to begin with. And I'm still having issues. The cramps are not half as bad as they were going down for sure. I did not go to the bathroom. I left Friday. This is total TMI. I left Friday and I got back Monday, and today is Tuesday. I got back. I left Friday. I did not go to the bathroom Friday, and I did not go to the bathroom again until I got home Monday, and that is only because of a flea enema. That's where I'm at. So, and then when I did go, it was kind of black and tarry, which scared me because it made me think I had like maybe an upper GI bleed. I know way too much medical shit. So I got all frantic and scared all night long and didn't sleep, and that is why I'm exhausted this morning. I would have nightmares about having a GI bleed and being on Luminox and bleeding to death and all this shit. So obviously I'm fine. I mean, I'm here. And I just went to the bathroom on my own this morning. So whatever I got out yesterday must have helped. And then I'm taking my Miralax like I was supposed to. I didn't take it in Florida, so I think that's my big issue. I was alone Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and all day Friday because my husband left Tuesday. And today is Tuesday again. And I was alone Monday and Tuesday here at the house. He left the day I left to go on my flight. So he left yesterday. Um, oops. He left yesterday on a motorcycle, and it always takes a good 2 days. So he'll be home late this afternoon. I hope, because I don't want him driving like a maniac. Let me go get my bag for this week's baby buys. Hang on, sorry. I thought I was prepared. I obviously was not. Oh, and this week my allergies have kicked up, but I think that's only because I went from Kentucky to Florida, Kentucky. So I've got a lot of drainage and headaches and stuff going. And a slight cough, but that'll clear up in a couple of days. Hang on a second. Okay. You know, since I've gotten back, my house has smelled like a little bit like cigarette smoke. And it's kind of bothered me because it does smell like cigarette smoke. Because I don't smoke, and the guy who watched our house does. And let me get into that in a minute too. Okay, so so this week's baby buys. I go to Walmart all the time for our company: ink, paper, file folders, pens, papers. It's just right up the street. It's a little closer than Staples to me. So I go up there if it's, just needed in the middle of the day, right then kind of thing. And not if I go to Staples, we have a Staples account, so we get rewards and all that stuff, so I'll wait to go there. But because I'm at Walmart, I must stop by the baby section, of course, to check out what they've got. I was getting ready to say, and I did not check these buttons, but they don't work, but they do. Okay, so this first one is a 0 to 3 month Carter for $8.44. It is like the fuzziest fleece stuff I've ever felt in my life. It's got the little pants that are detachable, obviously, with the hoodie, little hoodie, and little pink bows. I thought that was adorable. And then right next to it was pretty much the same thing, but made out of a lighter material, not so heavy. Kind of the same thing. You got the hoodie in the back, pink on the inside, black and white dots. Got the black pants with the little pink bows on the legs. And yeah, they are pants, of course. And this one was $10.49. So this one was $8.94 and this one was $10.49. Which for me, I would think they'd be backwards because I like my fuzzy one better. But anyway. So this is, and they're all Carters because they're Walmart, obviously. This is a newborn. It was $7.94. It's the little footy ones with the little feet in them. And just got a little teddy bear on the front. Thought that'd be nice for her first night home, or even her first night at the hospital, to get out of that hospital blanket and cuddle up with something. I bought some of the mittens, a pair of mittens. Now, I did not buy these with my son. I bought the shirts that had mitts in them, so I'm not exactly sure how these will work. I've kind of heard mixed reviews. Some parents are like they're awesome, and some parents are like they're way too big and they just fall off the kid's arm. So, we'll see. We'll see. Worst case scenario, $7 wasted. So, that's those. The pinks. Let me put these back in the bag. I don't want to put them down. I'm not de-tagging anything that I buy, except maybe what I take to the hospital I'll wash, because that straight smells like cigarette smoke and that bothers the hell out of me. Because I don't know what the baby's going to weigh. With my son, I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought way too much stuff. I had no idea how much to buy. And I had bought, like, 30 onesies and a bunch of this stuff, and it was all newborn and 0 to 3 months. And then it worked out great for him because when he was born, he was 6 pounds 4 ounces. So he was a tiny little booger. So he could wear the newborn outfits for quite a while, and he could wear the 0 to 3 months for 0 to 3 months. I mean, it worked out freaking awesome. But I still had leftover clothes that I had already taken the tags off of. And they're still in the box downstairs. So I was kind of hoping that this would have been a boy, because that way I would have been able to use those clothes. Because it exacts almost the exact same time of season that my son was born. Not the same time of year. Like, my son was born in November, and this baby will be born in March, but it's still the cold fall, spring weather. So it would have worked out great. But anyway, so I'm not going to take the tags off of them, because I'm going to see how big the baby is, because I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff, take the tags off of, and not be able to use it this time. I want to be able to say, okay, she cannot use this, 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 and this, and I'm going to take this, 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 and back, and get an exchange card to get whatever else I need. So I also got a little 3-pack of Gerber beanies, whatever you want to call them. If you can see those, it's like Kitty Cats, and they're newborns, which I've been having trouble finding some newborn hats, so I went ahead and swooped them up. And then this is almost my favorite thing, and it's like the cheapest thing I bought. I think these were like $5. It's up 0 to 6 months, up to 16 pounds, up to 26 inches. It is absolutely one of my favorite things that I ever got with my son. They are nightgowns, and they have hand muffs on them. Let me show you the back picture. They have the muffs that go over their hands. And I love the nightgowns. They are wonderful. From newborn to whatever. They are amazing to me. They're easy to change their diaper. It's easy to get to whatever you need on them. It's easy to put on. It's easy to take off. Love them. Okay, 12 minutes in. Second segment. And our notation is at the bottom of this video that 12 minutes on is about the person that watched my house. So let me go ahead and do my belly shot, and if you don't want to watch the rest of this shit, then you can just turn it off. Because I understand. I just want to finish it. So here's my belly shot this week. We are 16 weeks this week. And these are maternity pants. So that's why I have them hiked up all high, because it just feels good. So that's where I'm at. I got a lot of bloating up in here, but I think that's from where I'm having all those distended bowel issues. Yeah. Alright. So, my house. I do not have a great house. We have a decent house. I will not complain about my home. I have a wonderful husband that provides wonderful things for me. I'll give you a quick turnaround, and it'll look kind of shaky, obviously, because you're in my laptop, of just my living room. Alright, so this is just my living room. It will be so shaky, sorry. Alright, so we have our fireplace, our projection screen, couch, old Betts, which is just disgusting right now. My husband's doing foot napping, so my treadmill, get back around to me. So, as you can see, my house is not wonderful, but it's definitely not bad either. So I paid one of my husband's friends to come stay here with his wife, his child, a 7-year-old son, and their 6-month-old son. Paid them to stay here, bought groceries for them to stay here, bought a new set of sheets for them to stay here, that way that they can feel comfortable. I got home, and my home was destroyed. My love seat over here that you saw, kind of, in the drive-by, both of those cushions were destroyed. Thank God that I had extra ones to replace them with, because I don't know what the fudge I would have done. There was piles of poop in my house, because I have 2 little Italian Greyhounds. One is 4 months and one is 8 months, and I also have a pit bull, but the pit bull wouldn't go to the bathroom in the house if I paid him to and begged him to, because he's 5 years old and he's been house trained for 4.5 years. I mean, he's been locked in the house for 16 hours on accident because we thought he was outside and didn't go back there. I know, kitty, help me out of bed. So, they were locked in my home. They destroyed my entire living room. They destroyed the entire kitchen. They pulled the trash bags out. There was no food. There was no water. They were trapped in the house. The house reeked of dog shit. So as soon as I got off the plane, I immediately broke out in tears. It's because it's like, I'm 16 weeks pregnant. I sure the fuck don't feel like cleaning up your mess that you made in my house because I asked you to watch it. So I open up all my windows really quickly because I don't want the smell around my kid. I take the dogs all outside. I give them all their pats and hugs because it's really not their fault. They've never, they're baby dogs. They're babies. They've never been in the house. And, it's not their fault they were trapped in here. And then I proceeded to clean my home. Which my husband was like, what the fuck are you doing? Let him come clean it. But I didn't want him in my house. And I still don't right now. But I called the person who was supposed to watch the house. He was like, oh, well, I stopped by 4 or 5 times a day while you were gone and made sure they had food and water and all this stuff. And I was like, that is not what we paid you to do. We did not pay you to stop by and check on my house. If you didn't want to do it, I had plenty of other people who would love to come stay in the house for free, eat for free, get paid to do it just to watch a few dogs. And they're not bad dogs. We have a dog door that goes inside and outside. So during the day, as long as you are here and you keep my upstairs doors shut, they have whatever they can do. They go inside and outside, and as long as they can get outside, they will go outside to go to the bathroom. And that's just that's just animal instinct. Needless to say, I'm not a happy fucking pregnant woman. So I cleaned my eyes yesterday. I'm so sorry, it's so gross. I've got, my windows and stuff open right now, still. I know, Prince, I know. Get her. Come here. She's my husband's cat, man. She gets all kinds of upset. I know. All kinds of upset when he's not here. Don't you? Yes, you miss Papa. So, yeah, that's my week 16 rant about my house being crap. And, right. At least you're okay, yeah. And, a lesson to anybody who has somebody watch their house. I swear to God, friend or not, from here on out, if I have somebody watch my house, they will sign a contract, and they will come back and clean this house up if it looks like that again. So anyway, I have just ramped on. It's like 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. Alright, so I'm going to get off here. So there's my 16-week update. My 17-week will come pretty quickly because, I'm a little over 16-week now. So, I need to get back on these. I kind of did last week's late, and then I didn't do this week's late at all. I'm just 16 weeks off by a day, so I'm fine. I'm going to try to do these every Tuesday. That's my plan, is to do these every Tuesday. I'm off work. I'm always home. So, my plan is to do them every Tuesday. So, if you want to subscribe, please be aware that my poop, ooh, yeah, feel good. Ooh, yeah, you like your butt patty. Yeah, you do. Oh. My plan is to do them every Tuesday. So, please feel free to subscribe. Leave me a message below. Tell me about your trying to conceive journey, anything that you want to talk about. If you make videos, let me know what they're about at the bottom of my screen, and I will subscribe to you if it's relevant to my life. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the rambling. Bye.